Sorry, talking to myself. I don't know how well you guys can hear me. Somebody give me a thumbs up on the sound. This truck is regenning right now, and it is doing something I've never heard it do before. It's grunting. So I'm not sure like what sound you're hearing right now. I came out and the truck was asking for a parked regen, and before I could throw it into a parked regen, it did it by itself. But the problem I'm noticing is well, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it threw the RPMs up. So the RPMs on my truck when I regen are about 13 to 1400. But there, I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if you can hear that. Every I don't know, 15 or 15 seconds, it grunts. It does like a but it goes only for a couple of seconds and then stops, right? And then it stops. So, man, I don't know what the hell it's doing. The regen light is flashing. Hold on, I'm going to show you something here. So, first of all, this is the snow we got. So I got absolutely buried in friggin' snow. That's whatever. So this is what the truck's doing, right? I can see the regen's going. But see how it drops for a couple of seconds, a couple of RPM? And then that is the weirdest shit, man. And the whole truck just vibrates while it's doing it. Like, literally, if I was a woman, I'd have my panties off and I'd be sitting on something hard in this truck. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I truly don't. I'm going to let it do its thing. Hopefully, its thing is its thing, whatever. The truck derated me about 70 miles outside of where I am now. I ended up getting derated, and check engine light came on, and I was able to limp it in here at about 15 miles an hour and got it parked here. And then we got the blizzard and the 21 inch. We get 21 inches of snow since Friday night here. And then, I'm telling you, this truck is just do something. So right across the street, like I'm pointing, like you guys can fucking see, but right across the street, right over there, like, I mean, I can walk to it, is a Freightliner dealer. Like, this couldn't have happened in a better place. Right? So I got a Freightliner dealership right across the street. I talked to them on Friday night. They're going to take me 7:30 tomorrow morning. Doesn't make me happy. Obviously doesn't make me happy, but if you're going to break down, you might want to do it while you have a Freightliner dealership right across the street. I don't have a clue. These trucks, they don't give you enough information, right? And, well, sorry, I got to roll a window down. I don't know how loud this is going to be. It's getting a little warm in here. I don't even have the heat on. I got nothing on in here, but because the truck's regenning, it's hot as hell. But, like, the data links in these things don't tell you enough. It gives you a code, right? But it's not enough. You can Google the code. Yeah, whatever, right? You can Google the code, and that'll take you to a possible realm of what the problem is. If it's wanting parked regens and it's wanting this and that, it's going to be an after treatment, probably an after treatment issue. I just had an outlet knock sensor change last Monday. We had this SCR thing, so we took care of that. So I don't know. I don't have a clue. I wish I knew what the problem was. All I know is I should have been back down to Ottawa yesterday morning, and it didn't happen. So either way, let's clear that. I'm just, you know what? I'm going to wipe the whole screen clear. I don't have to look at it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Tell the truck, fuck you. It doesn't give me the code, man. I wish it did. What's going on, Mr. Beast? Good to see you. Sorry, guys. A lot of comments. A lot of you guys are in here. Go truck yourself. How was your bubble bath? It was a typical Flying J where, you know, somewhere in the building, somebody flushed the toilet, the water went hot, and you break your ass. But I was grateful to have it. Funny enough, I don't usually take a phone in the shower, my phone in the shower with me. But the only reason I do when I go to the truck stops is because I know 100% that the minute I get in the shower and the water starts, Dar will call. 99.9% of the time, she'll call or she'll text. So, sure as shit, get in the shower, taking care of my business, phone rings. I don't even think about it. I pick up the phone, and as I'm bringing the phone like up to my face like this, Shannon Thomas. Okay. So anyway, we ended up with Shannon Thomas in the shower. Not a bad thing, I guess. Good morning, Red Lady. Good to see you. Shannon can hear me. Jim's good. Sorry, guys. You know what? I can just hear America. Attaboy, Marius. Harry, good to see you. I'm just going to quickly go through real quick. Where's the climate change? Snow is everywhere. Good point. Kamala is my favorite president. Who's with me? Well, first of all, she's not a president. She's never been a president. She's never going to be a president. And I don't think you got a whole big following you. Guard dogs, so the old man's breaking shit. Dude, I just drive it. All I doing was driving around, looking at shit, minding my own business. I was pulling an empty wagon. They brought me back empty. They had me hook on to one of their special heavy haul step decks, triaxle. They couldn't get a load for it to bring it back, so they brought me back. I'm pulling an empty goddamn trailer, you know? I don't know. Sick bastard, good to see you, man. Good to see you, T-Bone. Everyone I've had has an obnoxious vibration when doing a parked regen. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm very fortunate with this truck. First of all, I don't idle it. So I've never been in the truck. Not one, I think maybe once or twice I've been in the truck while it's been doing a parked regen in the 4 years, 3.5 years that I've owned it. Most of the time, this truck doesn't idle. So unfortunately, my Esplar, my bunk heater, shit the bed just before I went to Winnipeg. So I've had to do a little bit of idling here for heat, right? And for battery and whatnot. What I did do is I ended up buying a generator. I did the old generator trick, strapped it to the back of the catwalk. Got the extension cords. Right now I've got the extension cord. Right? Believe me, that there keeps the truck inside of this truck nice and warm. But that'll have to do until like early this week when I can get the truck in. The problem was that the bunk heater went and there wasn't enough time to get it fixed, right? So what can you do, right? So you got to buy a generator. You got to get a generator, put that on, and da-da-da-da-da. Either way, I'm always at a Freightliner dealership. It seems that way, Holler, don't it? It seems that way. You pay for, it's one of those things. Chief freight hauler, this truck went for like almost 2.5 years without having to change nothing but light bulbs and tires, right? And then you're going to hit a stretch, right? And then it hit a stretch. It did, a couple of sensors, a water pump, what I have, a DEF pump. But all of that was warranted. So, and now the warranty is up on the truck. So now it's like, okay, truck, be nice. Let's be kind. We've got no warranty. Let's, you be good to me and I'll be good to you. I take very good care of this truck. This truck gets pampered. It doesn't get driven hard and put away wet. It doesn't get abused. I don't do anything stupid with this truck. It's a good truck. It's treated me well. It's done very well for us. But on the other hand, when things go wrong, it's going to cost you money. If it's got tits or tires, it's going to cost you money. 2-4, great to see you, brother. Mark and Melissa, Trump. All right, man. Mark and Melissa, Trump. Guys, I'm a salty Canadian, so I can't vote for Kamala, or I couldn't have voted for Kamala Harris, and I couldn't have voted for Trump if I wanted to. But if I was in the U.S. and I was an American, I would have voted for Republican. Moto Bomb, good to see you, man. Great, always great to see you. Mike Genesis, hi. Guard Dog, empty and still break shit. Dude, it's talent. It is. Guard Dog is a talent. I can drive around with an empty trailer and still blow up my truck. Jesus, eh? I had the split seconds thought going, you know what? The insurance would pay out more than the truck's worth if it catches fire. I can't believe I thought that, but I need this truck. I really do. You know, I was actually watching a video back when I accidentally pronounced Freightliner. Honest mistake. Well, when you get the bill on one of these at the shop, it's a Freightliner. Trust me, man. It's a Freightliner. It's not Freightliner. They have it all set up to where the truck could last so long, like 3 to 5 years. Dude, they don't make it 5 years anymore. They really don't. They're not designed to go 5 years anymore. Not like, you know, you can get a 60 series Detroit or a 3406 Cat or an N14 Cummins, and when those things go, you'll get 1 million miles out of them, 1.1 million, 1 million, 2 million, 5, and then you just rebuild it, and then it'll go another 1 million miles. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know anybody that has one of these new trucks that's over 1 million miles that has not had to rebuild it or had a serious issue with it. Jeremy's the only one that I think he got to 1.1 in his Volvo CACT, and he rebuilt it. And for what he paid to rebuild a D13 Volvo engine, I'd have just let it go as a boat anchor. I'd have just let it go. Truck wasn't worth it. Tits are expensive, Mr. B, don't I know it? I got a wife and a lot of daughters. That's a lot of estrogen that used to be running around my house at any given time. Check for exhaust leaks before throwing more parts at it. I had a knock sensor go bad once. Dealer loaded up on the parts cannon and started firing. 4,000 later, still couldn't get it to regen. Freight hauler, it's regenning. It's just doing it in a weird way. But again, this could just be me. T-Bone said his did this, so it could just be me. I don't usually sit in the truck when it's been regenning. Any problem that my truck's ever had to regen at the dealership, it's usually, they're regenning it outside the thing and I'm upstairs waiting for them to finish with it. So I don't usually sit around. This is probably like I said, the second time, maybe third time where I've actually been in the truck while it's regenning. So it could be just my poor memory. There's a really good chance of that. My chocolate bar is melting. That's how hot it is. Fucking chocolate bar is actually, I got no heat, no nothing on, and my chocolate bar is actually melting sitting on the fucking dash. Damn, man. But my temperature gauge usually when it regens is up around 220, 230. Engine fan kicks off and on. My engine fan's been on the whole time, and the truck's only at like 180 degrees. I know that's not right. So something funky's going on here. I should tell the guy that just parked in beside me, you may not want to do that. My exhaust is over there. I don't know. Another fix in the exhaust leak and magically everything was fixed. $3. It's a fucking thing with these trucks. It's not just one thing. Right? It's not just one thing. They have 300 things all intermingled and connected and set up with each other. So, You can have an exhaust leak, and it'll throw a code, and it'll throw DPF issues, EGR issues, turbo issues, you know, and then the guy's going to diagnose it for what, 8 hours? I'm not reading that, T-Bone. I looked down and saw that come in. James has over $1 million on his, yeah, but he's got over $1 million into it as well. Go direct yourself. You and I both know that Kenworthy's got, you know, he's committed to that thing. He's tied to that thing. That thing's tied to him for the next fucking 5 years. He can't get rid of it even if he wanted to. He's paid for it 4 times over. The last time I heard James talking about it, he openly said, if the motor on that truck blows up, I'm just doing another one. I will do another one. Now I'm lagging. I don't know why it's lagging. I don't know what the problem is. The whole thing just crashed and then came back. I think that's my end. Go truck yourself. Sorry about that. Is it sounding okay now? I'm even looking on my screen here, and I'm like glitchy and twitching, and so I don't know if it's working or if you guys are listening or hearing, or I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of hoping that you guys could entertain me a bit. I was good watching Shannon. I've got a lot of shit going through my head right now with this truck. I really do. I'm not a big fan of having shit like this go, especially when I can't get any kind of help or any kind of results until, say, tomorrow. You know, so do I shut the truck off in the middle of this regen? Like, what the fuck do I do with this thing? Sound good, but no screen? I know what it is. I know what the problem is. Give me 2 seconds. I know what the problem is. My device is overheating and sitting on the dash. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you. I'm actually hanging the device out the window. Hold on here. This is a professional studio setup. I'm sure you can hear the engine now screaming. I don't think Wilbin, I don't know if James has a channel. I know that he's got a Rumble channel. I don't think he's got a YouTube channel. I think he finally just said, fuck it. I think his last one got crashed again. And I'll be honest with you, I think he said forget it and just went to a Rumble. It would be hard. It would be very hard for someone like James to maintain a YouTube channel when he's got too many people trying to stick a knife in his back. You know, when you've got that many people that really just want you to fail, or they want to screw you over in some way, shape, or form. You know, it's very hard. It's very hard. James was live on YouTube yesterday. Okay, well then see, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm subscribed to his Rumble channel, but I'm not subbed to his. I'm not subbed to his YouTube channel. Are you driving and found a loophole? Yeah, I'm driving right now with my hands out the window. Look at those snowbanks over there. Like that's a trailer, and that's snowbanks. This guy's plowing it up with a. I don't know if I want to be that guy over there. He's going to be digging that out more probably tomorrow morning. Yeah. Screen back. You guys finally see? I'm just showing you out the parking lot here. No, I got. That's about as hot as I can get that temperature up. It's not going to get much higher than that now. Salty, exactly. I agree. This thing called, these trucks call for a regen for but it could be one of 5,000 things. And the first thing they do is, put it in a regen. The T-Bone, it was asking for a manual regen, and then when I would do it, it wouldn't allow me to do it. You know what I'm saying? When I did it, I went through the steps and kicked it into a manual regen, it wouldn't allow it. And that's what's so goddamn frustrating. You goddamn snow Mexicans can keep the snow? Come on, it's not that bad. What's the matter with you? I don't know what's going on here, man. I got an issue. This whole system is screwing up on me here. It really is. Oh, sorry, Tolga. I might just be doing that, you know? See, now look at that. Now it's asking for a parked regen. Parked regen recommended. And the second check engine light just came on. This is awesome. Fuck. Okay, let's see what go here. Okay, yeah. Parked regen. What do you think it's doing right now, stupid? Whatever. Fucking whatever. Harry, you're probably right. Yeah, John Paul, I'm up in Canada. So it's asking for to start regen, press OK. Watch this. Manual regen not allowed. But it's asking me for a manual regen. To start regen, press OK. Manual regen not allowed. Yeah. The tiny screen's resolution is pretty good. Yeah, it'd be even better. Be even better if I maybe lit it on fire. Fuck. John Paul, you're from Ottawa. I live currently in Alberta, but we just moved we used to live in Camden East, which is just outside of Ottawa, about an hour outside of Ottawa. We just moved from there out to Alberta. Did I try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Unplugging it, what do you mean? Like the batteries? Like turning it off and on? I have not tried that. Ray K, I am parked. It's asking for a manual, it's asking for a regen. To start regen, press OK. Here, look at this, man. I'm showing you how I'm doing it, right? Let's start from scratch. It's asking for a parked regen is recommended. All right, so let's go. So then we go here to start regen. To start regen, press OK. OK, so let's do that. Manual regen not allowed. So the truck's asking me for it, but it won't allow me to do it. Didn't work, T-Bone. Didn't work. Not in the mood to fucking laugh right now, trust me. Whatever this is not going to be cheap. So, not in the mood for joking around with that with regards to the truck. I can't get up to Salty. It won't let me get up to. The truck is derated. Right? I got it into this truck stop on Friday. I got it in here at 15 miles an hour is what it derated me down to. So I can't even get this thing up to speed to do it. Let's do this. Hold on a second here. Let's do this. You see? So there's an ACM. Okay, let's see. There's one code. It's got 2 check engine lights. How many fucking... Okay, ACM, hit it. Collecting fault information. So now we got 2. So what does that one do? Collecting fault information. That one doesn't do shit. Okay, so let's take a picture. I'm sorry, I'm going to take a picture of this. So I got 2 codes now. Let's take a picture of these 2. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. See, this one won't even, Diagnostics ACM, this one won't even give me the 436031. Anybody know what that means? Anybody know what that, like I'm going to go and Google these. Right? The first one told me that it was like this one here tells me that it's, it's asking for a parked regen recommended. curious to know what the hell that's about. Did I call her a dirty little bitch? Yeah, believe me, I've called her worse than that, Brian. What kind of car is this fancy rig? It's a Freightliner. It's a Freightliner Cascadia. I would advise. I've owned a Volvo. T-Bone, you're probably right. Probably right. Unplug the speed sensor. You know what? Go truck yourself. I'm sitting here. I've been here since Friday. It's Sunday. I'm sitting here now. I might as well. I'm booked in for Monday or for tomorrow morning at the dealership across the street. I might as well just say fuck it and stay here. What year is your truck, and is this automatic? Yeah, Ray, it's a 2020 Cascadia, and it's got the DC-12 automated. DPFE is probably clogged. Unfortunately, it's poorly designed system for emissions that isn't worth the wait. Yeah. My money's on DEF pump froze, no DPF filter clog, with a lack of injectors. DEF pump freezing wouldn't be asking for a regen. Hot enough, not hot enough to regen. Start a fire under it, and it will. Yeah, dude, no kidding. I used to live in Camden East, just north. If you go where Kingston and Napanee, like dead center between those, and just go up north. Do a park Ghost. It won't let me. Right? It won't let me do it. Right? There's the codes. It's asking for a parked regen. Let's do this again. To start a regen, press OK. Okay, so to start a parked regen, it's asking me for a parked regen. Manual regen not allowed. Fuck you. I don't know. I don't know about that, Badger. Oh, it's a transporter. I thought it was a Ford. No, I wouldn't drive a Ford. Salty. Wouldn't drive a Ford. After the regen, the engine lights will go off. Yeah, but here's the problem, Tara. Right? There's my lights. It's doing a regen. But look at my temperature. It's not getting hot enough. Like when this thing regens, that temperature gauge here, like that thing's up at 225, 230. It's been sitting at 180 like that since we started. It's not getting hot enough. There's other issues going on here. There really is. Stop stressing, park it, and relax. It's one of the things out of your. Oh, dude, I know. Like, trust me, I know. There's jack shit I can do about it. So why lose? And I'm not really losing my shit over it. I'm just not happy about it. The timing on this one is bad. You know, when we had the knock sensor last week go, okay, we had a knock sensor. We ended up with a bill, $1,500. Fine, pay the bill, get out. You know, but the timing was okay. We're good. The timing on this is just bad right now for us. We've got other things going and coming down the pipe, and we've got other things, and we just really don't need this right now. Really don't. $4,360 is DEF injection disabled. Okay, T-Bone, hold on, I'm going to look at this. All right, well, that's not horrific. If that's what it is, T-Bone, if that's what we're looking at, you know, basically what this thing is telling me is it's the seventh injector, right? It's a dosing valve on the seventh injector. It's a potential issue with the diesel exhaust fluid DEF system, particularly regarding its level dosing or quality checks. Okay, so we're looking at another NOx sensor or a dosing valve, the seventh injector. 5443, high soot, unnecessary idle time. Yeah, I can see that. Harry, I appreciate that. I do. Thank you very much. T-Bone, thanks. Did you happen to do a regen after the box sensor? Yeah, it did. They did it. Yeah, doser valve. That's what I'm thinking, eh? Rest of issues are a result of pump not working. Well, Ray, it looks like it's trying, right? It's trying. It is. Look at that's flashing, right? That's flashing. That's that's your showing that it's doing a regen. The problem I've got is look at the temperature. In order for this thing to do a proper regen, it has to reach the temperature on the gauge has to reach in excess of 220 degrees. Okay. Now this thing's not even close. Not even close. Oh, there's another one of our guys rolling in. So we are at 200 and not even. We're like what, 180? So it's not getting hot. It's not getting hot enough to do a proper regen. It needs a proper regen by the dealer. You know what? It may well just need that. And if that be the case, I'll be happy. I'm not losing all that much time out of this anyway. I would have had to do a reset anyway. So, if I can get in tomorrow morning at 7:30 and I can be out of there by say 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm going to be a day behind on ingots. That's fine. I'm not too overly worried about that. Why will this not allow me to turn the camera back around? What did you guys do? The scan tool may provide diagnosis for a DPF condition followed pump champion. Yeah. When the DPF pump freezes, it won't go into regen because it's not. Yeah, exactly. Fuel sending units still a thingy? God. Forced regen is what I was thinking of. Is the truck that cold or something broke? The truck ain't that cold. We're not in freezing temperatures here. Like we're hovering around freezing, but that's not enough to mess around with the truck, the engine, or like you would in this temperature here. We wouldn't even plug this truck in. Is the engine and that thing steam powered? You might think so, John Paul. You might think so. Yeah, the check engine light will illuminate on. Yeah, Tolga. I think T-Bone's got it. I think we're somewhere between another sensor and a doser valve. I think that's where we're somewhere between. What time is it? It's 13. It's quarter after, just about a little after 1 o'clock. Tara, I'm going to try that next. Okay, that's what I'm going to try next. But this thing's been fucking doing this for well over an hour now. So I'm gonna shut this down, right? I'm gonna shut this regen down. Let it sit. I'll do the battery reset on it. Tyrannus, I didn't break anything. I'm fucking running around with an empty trailer. I got a fucking code. It derated me. Blah blah blah. It's something to do with emissions. Tyrannus, you know what we're talking about. It's fucking emissions, for Christ's sake. What wouldn't it be? You know. Wiring problem with a little split in IR. You know what? Houdini, it could be one of 7 million things. Really, it could. Best fix in older trucks, out of current emission standards. Roll, coal, all good. Salty Badger, I agree. What's going on, Robin? Good to see you, brother. We are just experiencing technical difficulty on the truck. C. Thompson. Now it's really grunting. Like, I don't know if you guys can. Holy crap. As I left a dealer working on its regen, I got to the middle of the Sarcy Trail, West Overpass, and Raspberries. So there I sat. It was 5 something. Somebody threw lemon yogurt at the windshield. That's a bad day at work. Try to cancel this regen session and initiate another one, and use the issues with TBS system sometimes helps. Check the nut behind the wheel. Oh, Tyrannus. He's already been checked. Okay, we're going to shut this down. Okay, here's the next problem. Ghost, it might be a depth sprayer, doser head, they corrode. Yeah, 7th injector. That's what the code is saying. It's a doser valve or an injection system to do with the depth. Keep it. We'll warm up the truck. Oh, I don't have to worry about warming up the truck. Anybody know how to do this? I'm going to be honest with you, 100%. Like, is it safe to shut the truck off like right now? I've got no way to override I've got no way to override the actual regen that's going on. So is it safe just to shut the truck off? Anybody know? All right, let's shut it up and see what happens. Holy Christ. It don't smell so good around here. And that's not me. I just had a shower. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna disconnect the batteries. I'm gonna disconnect the batteries just for a couple of seconds. Batteries are disconnected for a minute. Let's let those sit for a second. Check for fluid under the truck. I did that this morning. I will do it again. That's a really good idea, Houdini. Do it. Pull the bandage off. All right, let's turn this thing back on. Let's see what. Parked regen recommended. All right. Well, okay, the battery thing didn't do anything. Oh, it's still showing me. Now I haven't started it. It's still, I'm just got this key cycled forward. Oh, Houdini, I hear you, eh? If it ain't one goddamn thing, it's another. As soon as you fix one, it's almost like the systems are talking to each other, right? All right, you're good? Okay, it's your turn. You break. Uh, all right, should we start it up again and see what happens? Put it in drive. It's an automated transmission. I'm not putting it in drive. Flip the key fast 6 times off and on. I don't think I don't think the battery needs to be out for 5 minutes. I think it's like 30 seconds on these. You want to try flipping the key forward and back fucking 6 times? Hey, dude, I'm here to entertain. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeehaw! So we got nothing on that. But I do want to try starting it again and see if I can get it into a parked regen. If it doesn't take, then I'll just say fuck it and shut it off for the rest of the day. That's if it starts. All right. Parked regen recommended. Okay, start a regen. I did ask for a regen, right? I didn't imagine that. You saw that? Manual regen not allowed. Suck my manual regen, you fuck. There's your problem. It ain't got no gas. It ain't got no gas in it. Fuck me. Son of a bitch. So it will not let me do a regen now. Whatever. Whatever. If you can get it warm, usually when they need regens, the soot level is high. But yeah, but look, soot level is good. Now, that's what the computer is telling us, right? That's what the computer is telling us. Meanwhile, the computer can't make up its mind whether it wants a regen, doesn't want a regen. You know, this is like walking into a fucking rub and tug, and she gets down to the important part, and you go, oh, I don't know. Do I? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? Should I let her finish? I don't know. I need an OTR performance tool. Well, I'll tell you what, Ghost, that is a good point. And on the next truck, right? The next truck, I will have it. I will have it. This truck's going up for sale. Anybody? Sell it cheap. This one's going up for sale, and when it does, and the next truck, it'll be a new truck. So when it gets bought, the tool will be coming with it. When you put it in the driveway, it would cancel the regen. Yeah, no shit, eh? If you're at a truck stop, another driver might have an OHR performance tool that you can erase codes and do forced regens. You know what? Where I am right now, and this is going to sound bad, but it's not meant to be bad. But the truck stop I'm in, unfortunately, I'm probably maybe one of 3 drivers in here, maybe if that are speak English. That's just the nature of where I am right now. There's no white guys in here that speak English. Dealer, here we come, fix it. Well, here, see that tower, like right there? That tower right there? That's the Freightliner dealership. So it's not like I got to go far to get there. Okay, we're going to check codes one more time. Those are the only one. ACM is the only one. Collecting fault. Still the same 4360, 5443. All right. All right. Well, I'm not going to lose my shit over this. It's Sunday, C. Thompson. They are closed. Well, they're closed, but they have a road call, and I'm not paying probably about $800 just for them to drive here. Never mind plug the truck in. When I have an appointment with them at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So you know what? I'm not paying a ridiculous for a fucking. Oops, sorry about that. I'm not paying ridiculous. Here, look. It's throwing itself into a regen here. Watch, the RPMs are slowly creeping. Come on, fucker, get up there. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's doing the same thing. I'll be curious this time to see if the temperature goes up. The funny thing is, the engine fan isn't on this time. The last time we did this, the engine fan was running full blast the whole time. Oh, shit. We got shit falling off the walls back here. What a Sunday. Service is always open, yeah. See, Thompson, service is always open. Depends on how fat your wallet is, right? Depending on how fat your wallet is. You got a big old fat wallet, of course service is open, but I'm not paying for a mobile unit to come over here on a Sunday. I know that the place where I'm going, though, I know that Freightliner dealership actually has mobile units. They advertise it. But I am not paying whatever they want to come from that fucking tower right there. Oop, not that one right there. I'm not paying for them to drive from there to here just so they can do it. Happy Sunday. Flatbed, good to see you, man. Wheel burner is not happy. At all. Look at these two. Look at these two. We're fucking sitting there staring at my truck. What? You can hear this thing from like across the parking lot. You got to be able to hear this thing making this fucking noise. again, the goddamn temperature won't go up. Fat wallet and broken knuckles. I hear it on my phone. Oh. Okay, it looks like the temperature is slowly going up. Looks like we could get a little more out of this. Although I'm not going to let this fucking thing go like an hour. If it doesn't start doing something in the next, say, 20 minutes or so, I'm just going to shut it off. I don't need the heat. I don't need, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The truck can sit. I don't need batteries to be charged. It's not going to be cold enough. Well, if you have an appointment, just rest it out. We believe in you. Thanks, man. There, I've got my iPad sitting on the steering wheel. So now the engine's running. Hold on. There. I don't know if you guys can hear that growling. There. You can hear that all the way across the parking lot. People walking around are fucking looking over and looking at me going like, they're like, holy shit, you got to be able to hear that. Woo! Something's cooking though. This guy backing in beside me may not want to be parked there. Computer says no, Brian. It says I'm dying. Put me down, please. Oh, you know what? I agree. And here's the thing, Houdini. Like, usually we don't keep a truck this long, right? The only reason I've still got this truck is because it's been so good to us. Honestly, it's been so good to us. This has been the best truck we've had out of all the, out of everything. I've been an owner operator for 24 years. I don't know. Oh, there goes a fucking engine fan. So this ain't gonna work. Whatever. Let's shut it down. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself and your mother. So this has been the best truck we've ever owned, and so we just went, okay, it's doing well. Let's just keep it going. Why put out? Your new truck just pulled in with 3 wheels, yeah. Why put out for another brand new truck? Let's see what we can milk out of this one. And I think we are at the milking point right now. Houdini, I think we're at the milking point right now, where this truck it's still good, it's still working, but now we're coming into a couple of the small problems that are, where it's 1,500 here, it's 1,000 there, it's starting to nickel and dime. So we are probably gonna. Well, we were going to actually pull the trigger and buy the new truck before the end of this year. But then, because the price of new trucks is coming down, right? Everybody has seen it, right? The price of new trucks. You can get a 24 or even a very lightly used 23 for a very, very, very good price. So why wouldn't you, right? But here's the thing. This is where we're in, at least in Canada. I'm talking in Canada here. If you buy the truck, yes, your truck will be significantly cheaper, right? Because the price has come down. But if you look at your interest rates, the interest rates are ridiculous right now. The price of the trucks has come down, but the interest rates are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous still. So yeah, the truck will come down in $20,000. The truck will come down by $15,000 or $20,000, but with the interest rate being what it is, right? You're actually not coming out any farther ahead. Right? You're really not. So we were gonna pull the trigger this year before January.
of this year. And then I was talking with an advisor, and we were advised actually to hold off until end of January, possibly beginning of February. Whereas the price of trucks is not going to go back up, but the interest rates are going to come down. And if that be the case, you can certainly get a much better deal financially, because remember, man, this is a business. You know, it's not like it was like 20 years ago where you put fuel in it, you turn the key, you fucking go. You know, everything these days, like, listen to Shannon Thomas this morning talking about it on hers, right? The way the money works in this business. It is a business. It's not just throw money at it and go. So right now we're waiting, right? We made the decision not to pull the trigger, and that sucks because there was two really, really well priced trucks right by where we were, like whatever, like that. I could have, and chances are, I'll be honest with you, and laugh if you want, I will more than likely be going with another Freightliner, just only for the sheer dependability that and the good luck I've had with this one, and just the fact that I can get it fixed anywhere. You know, I can take this truck and literally stand on the roof and throw a rock in any direction and get it fixed. I would love Ghost. I would love the next gens, the Pete's or the Kenworths. The T680 is a gorgeous truck. I would love one. I am not prepared, even though the price coming down, I am not prepared to pay for that. You know, when I can buy a next gen, or sorry, not next gen, when I can buy a fully loaded operator spec Cascadia for $23,000 less than I can pay for a next gen T680. And the next gen T680's got the VIT package, and it's nice. I'm not saying it ain't nice. And same with the Ultra Loft with the Pete's, the 579s. They're gorgeous. Like our company's got a whole fucking whack shit ton of them, and I like them. I don't want the price on them. I really don't. I'll take you know what? I'll take the Kenworth. Yeah, I'll take the Kenworth. I'll take the Freightliner. Well, is it let's just say, is it as prestigious ride? No. Is it maybe as comfortable? Maybe not. But dollar for dollar, bang for buck, length of term, is it the better deal buying the Freightliner? Yeah, it is. It is. So, and that's what we're probably gonna, unless I walk into a deal, and I'll be honest with you, unless I walk into a deal with a next gen with a T680, where say somebody's got like a 24 that's already got say 100,000 on it, and they've eaten a good chunk of the depreciation, then I would look at something like that. Right? Then I would look at something like that. But if I'm going brand new, nah. I'll take the Cascadia with the extended warranty and the blah, blah, blah. You know, I will. I thought I had problems with the wet spot on my bed. I'll keep mine. What? I'll keep my sticky? You do that, dude. You do that. All right. So now you're back to looking at me. Sorry about that. Where's the sun coming in? Right here? I don't have a clue what the fuck's going on here. There we go. Can you guys see something? Can you see and hear this? I had to actually go back in and let myself in. I had to throw myself out and then come back in and throw myself and let myself back in. I'm not meant to be doing this. You know what? I'm meant to be laying back there watching season 2 of Navy SEAL. That's what I'm meant to be doing right now. Mind you, it's probably best that I'm doing this because I'd just be sitting back there with the wheels would be spinning, right? You can hear it? Okay, we're good. Thank God. Thank God. You fixed something. You know what I do, Salty Bad? Just go on the push. Nope. Push that one. Nope. Push that one. Nope. Trust me, man. I am not savvy when it comes to this kind of shit. I really am not. It's a good thing that most of the time, like when we used to do the lives from the house, I had dark. I didn't have to do nothing, right? I didn't have to do nothing. And when the studio gets set up and the podcast gets started, I will actually have a producer. There's a producer that will be there taking care of, you know, all the audio, the cameras, different cameras, angles, and shit like that. So there will be actually a producer in the studio with me doing that. Because if you had to leave it up to me, this is what you get. Right? Really, I'm sorry, this is what you get. But thanks for hanging back. There's still 15 of you here. Anybody? Navy SEAL is a great series. You know what? I just finished there's 22 episodes a season. And believe it or not, from Friday night until yesterday around dinner, I watched them all. Karen. So then I got busy doing something yesterday afternoon, watching something else. And then I've got season 2. And that was going to be today. And that will be tonight and probably better part of tomorrow, right? The only thing I'm good at is fucking things up and figuring out how to fuck my life. Well, that was me. I was really good at screwing up my life. For the most part, I think, Salty Badger, I think I've got that under control. Don't quote me on it, but I think. But don't kid yourself, dude. I can fuck up miraculously in a moment's notice. I don't have to work hard at it. Trust me. I can screw things up real easy, really fast, without even thinking about it. Yeah, it is. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, Navy SEAL is a good. What's the other one I'm watching? Landman. It's Billy Bob Thornton, and it's by Taylor Sheridan, the same guy that Lioness is the other one. Okay, but I've already finished the season, so Karen, I gotta wait for Lioness to come out with the next one, right? Lioness is fantastic, and Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. I think they've only released 4 episodes. But that one there is another one by Taylor Sheridan, the guy that did Yellowstone. Fantastic. If you it's about the Texas oil boom, or not boom, about the Texas oil, and how it works down there, and the crews, and the way the oil business works, and all the way from the ownership of the oil companies to the the rats that are running around on the rigs. So it's really, really, really good. Really, really, really good. Love that one. I wish they'd put them out. My mistake with that one is that I started watching them one episode at a time, right? They're on Paramount. So what's that? Amazon Prime. So the problem is with that one with Landman is they're putting him out, and I've been watching one at a time. I should have never done that. I should have waited until they let the whole series out, and then turned around and then turned around and binged and watched like the whole series. So that's what I've been doing with Navy SEAL. That's what I did with Lioness. Lioness was fantastic, man. That was absolutely the bomb. That coffee's cold. Ugh. I also love Fire Country, Yellowstone, and the 2 prequels. I love Yellowstone, or I loved it, right? I've watched it all. Wasn't a fan of the prequels. Now, and that's the thing, right? I really like Harrison Ford. I really liked Tim McGraw, Sam Elliott. Like, I really, really like. But damn it, you think I could get into them? I just they didn't play for me. They really didn't. I got hooked on Cobra Kai, watched it. Dar and I watched that. We binged that one. Little bit hokey, right? Little bit hokey, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's not like when we were 15 or 16 when Karate Kid first came out and we all walked around for, the next month going, wah, yeah, wah, and we were kicking each other as walking through the halls at school, right? Yeah, Shannon, that was awesome. Series 2, yeah. Alexis, hey, what's going on, Alexis? Must be a few Dr. Peppers aboard that truck. Zero. We are going, but they do have, they've got a full line in this Flying J. So we've got the regular Dr. Peppers. We've got the cream soda Dr. Peppers. Actually, hold on here. Lying in bed last night, cream soda Dr. Pepper. So we've got a full slew. So we are definitely going to be Dr. Peppering while I am watching Navy SEALs. Are you toothless, sir? Yeah. What do you think? Somebody with teeth would talk like I do? Come on now. Yes, I am. That's a piss bottle. Alexis, that's no, that wouldn't be a piss bottle. You need something a little bigger than that. You need something a little bigger than that. Maybe if you're a female with a small bladder, right? That's what is that? That's 591 mils. So what is that in fucking? It's half a liter. So it's a third of a gallon. It's a third of a gallon. No. I love that they brought the original characters from Karate Kid. They did. Well, the only one they couldn't bring was Pat Morita, right? Mr. Miyagi, because obviously he died. But yeah, they brought back all of the originals, all of the original people. Fast Eddie, good to see you. Howdy, Wheel Burner, good to see you, Fast Eddie. I'm sitting in a truck stop, looking at blue skies, sunshine, and a busted truck. Can't do nothing until tomorrow morning when Freightliner dealership across the street opens at 7:30. And that's when I've got my appointment. So Fast Eddie saying hi to Tolga. There's a lot of really good series out there right now. Like on Paramount. I think Paramount is absolutely kicking the crap out of Netflix. It really is. Why do you mess with lot lizards? Oh, Alexis. We don't mess with lot lizards. They're not allowed in my truck. They're not allowed near my truck. They're not allowed on the truck, in the truck, around the truck. It's not an aspect of life that needs to be explored or fucked around with. So if you want a lot lizard, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Give examples of what Paramount has. Oh, Paramount's got, like I said, it's got all of the Yellowstone series, right? It's got the Yellowstone and the 2 prequels. It's got Lioness. It's got Navy SEAL. It's got what's the other one? Landman. These are all really, really, really good series. Really, really good series. They got some. If you like to binge watch, a lot of these are really good for binging. The only, like I said, the only one that's a little that fucked me for binge watching, and it was part of my fault, is Landman, because there's only 4 episodes that are out. So I've watched them, right? So now I got to wait for the next episode. I should have waited, not watched any of it, and just said, F it, right? Just said F it and waited till the whole series was out and then watched it that way. Working on trying to make that money. Dude, I'm fucking spending it faster than I'm making it right now. Honest to God. Honest to God. Got caught up here near Watertown. Talk about a lot of snow. Fast Eddie, so did I. I'm up Sault Ste. Marie, and dude, we got from Friday until now, we got 21 inches of snow. The whole place got snowed in. The snow literally just stopped this morning. So it's pretty rough here too. Watertown is just it's that goddamn, that whole area right across, because they're right across the lake from the lake. It's all lake effect in Watertown. And it's funny because you can go in Watertown, let's just say you start like right where the Loves is, right? You can go in southbound. You can start there and you'll drive into a little bit of snow, and then it's a whiteout. And you are literally in whiteout until you get to Mexico, and then you'll drive out of it onto dry pavement. That's how weird and how messed up that whole area is. Chicken Hawk, good to see you, man. Landman is a really good show. Man, it is excellent. Billy Bob Thornton is going to win an award. I guarantee you Billy Bob is going to win an award. Halo is good. I have not seen Halo, Karen. Yeah, Christian, if you can wait on Landman, wait until the whole series comes out. They've got 4 episodes have been out. I don't know how many are going to be in the season, but just wait. Hold off. Got to head to Buffalo, expected 18 inches. That's what she said. Wow, and shit. Yeah. Is Alexis new here? I would assume. Chaka, good to see you. Wheel Burner, everything is pointing towards your homeboy Trudeau being out and Pierre Poilievre being put in. It's looking that way, Shaka. One can only pray, hope, and fucking whatever. Rub the magic genie. Yeah. I could be in 1 inch of snow 5 miles down the road and a foot and another 5 that lake of. Oh, I know, Fast City. It's so brutal down there. It really is absolutely fucking brutal. Watertown is one of those it's in the wintertime, it's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. Be prepared for anything. And it's not only at night, it's in the middle of the day. Like you could be driving in the middle of the day going southbound on 81, and you get a blue skies and sunshine, then you'll get a couple of light, fluffy little flakes on your goddamn. And next thing you know, you can't see nothing, right? You can't see 10 feet in front of your truck. And you're going to do that for about 35 miles, right? Pretty much down to Mexico, right? Exit 34 or whatever the new exit number is now. I think it's 118 is the new exit number for Mexico because New York is getting on board with everybody else. So yeah, 118 or whatever, exit 34. And right down to Mexico. And you will literally go past Mexico, past that exit. And next thing you know, the sun's back out, the birds are chirping, and it's, a beautiful day and you got dry pavement. Varela, watching from Colorado. Hey, y'all. Colorado? What are you doing for Colorado? What are you doing in Colorado? You living in Colorado? You work in Colorado? You drive in Colorado? You're hanging out in Colorado, your wife in Colorado, your wife and your girlfriend in Colorado, your wife's mom and your girlfriend and her mom in Colorado. Your mom, your girlfriend, your sister's mom. What? What's going on in Colorado, man? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. WC, Donnie, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you around in a while. Only you, Chicken Hawk. You better. If I was you, Chicken Hawk, I'd check the birth certificate on that delicious piece of deliciousness there. Okay, I double check the age of majority on that piece of deliciousness. Just saying. Okay. Don't Mom 8. Don Mom 8. What? Thanks for having me. Hey, man, come on in, sit down, hang out. I got nothing but fucking time. Like I said, I'm sitting here in a busted truck, and I can't go anywhere or do anything until I take it to the dealership across the street at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So, doing a little live, and when I'm done this, I'll be laying in the back there watching the season 2 of Navy SEAL. So, I'm so cheap, I'll wait for the first season of Landman to air, and then I'll get a free trial month of Paramount. Shake my Rig Pig. That's the way to do it. You know what? Now I have the subscription to that, but we do the same thing with if there's something on Crave that I want to see, I'll just do the Dar. I don't do it. Rig Pig. Who am I kidding? Dar does it, right? But she'll sign up and get me like the 30-day trial, so I can watch what I want on Crave or whatever else. And then after 30 days, it's gone. I don't really give a crap. Colorado native, living the life of a professional axe thrower. Come see my wife. Arbrella, actually, I'm going to send my wife to you. We live in Alberta. So if you're in Colorado, it's really not a far stretch. We just basically got to come due south out of Alberta. My wife, she has the throwing knives, but she wants to get into the axe throwing. Dar wants to get into you, and you guys are looking at me going, "Are you crazy, Brian? You're gonna let her throw axes?" Well, yeah, just not during the 28th day of her cycle, But if you're a professional axe thrower, I'm gonna send my wife down to you. She really wants to learn that. Like I said, she's got the throwing knives, and that's not a problem. But the axes she wants to do. So I'll send her down to you. You can keep her for 90 days. Teach her to throw some axes, maybe how to cook, and then send her back. I've been working 11 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Very exhausting. The end to the exhaustion comes in March. In March, I know we're all awaiting, Donnie, to find out what on God's green earth you are going to be doing. I myself personally have a sneaking suspicion that I know, or I might have an idea of what I think it is, but I'm not going to say. The only one I've discussed it with is Dar. Actually, I think I discussed it with Sterling as well, but I have not discussed it with anybody else. I just think I've got an idea of what I think, what your path, what direction you went with your path. Hello, Grandpa. Okay. To here. Oh, yeah, New Mexico has, I believe, Mount Blanc, Route 150 was all shut down about 2 weeks ago. Big truck line up for miles. That happens a lot. Mr. Buzz, he's gay. Oh, Mr. Buzz. Guys, I got to tell you, Mr. Buzz, really didn't do very well here. Mr. Buzz, if you're going to come in here and say something like that, you're free to come in and say whatever you want. But if, like I've said before, if you're going to come in here and hit me with something, make it good. Like, give me the shit. Like, he's gay. Dude, if that's the best you've got, stay home. Don't even bother getting out of bed with an insult like that. Bring your A game. That's what? B, that's not even B, C, D, E, F, G. That's way too. Bring me something good. Bring me something good. If you're going to insult me, bring it good. Bring it real good. My boss has this weird rule where they pay you 8 hours of work, but then when you go over 8 hours, how they pay you is arbitrary. I complained, and now they are having a meeting with me. Evan, my personal opinion on that is if you are an hourly paid employee and you work past your 8 hours, you are paid for every hour that you work, and you should be paid in accordance to what state law or provincial law, that whatever you live, what it says about those laws. Whether it's on an 8 hour day, you should get overtime after 8 hours, or if it's 40 hours on a week or 44 hours on a week, it should be done. There is no arbitrary, there should be no discussing. If you're an hourly paid employee, if you are a salaried employee, the expectation is a little differently. And if you're a truck driver, well, then you're going to take it right through the ass. Good to know I ain't the only one who does that. No, bro. Well, fuck, I've been doing it for years. So again, I say I, not I at all. Dar. My daughter throws knives professionally for the WKTL. Oh, Dar doesn't throw knives for the WKTL. She just is just a hobby. But like I said, she wants to throw axes. I don't know about that now that I'm thinking about it. If you work 4 hours, they pay you for 8. But if you go over, there is no exact rule. I don't know. Don't forget to leave a like. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. Do me a favor, would you hit that like button? There we go. iPad overheated again. That's what all that glitching and crap was. Sorry, I've got it hanging out the window. I don't have a damn clue what's going on here. Everything I'm touching today is breaking. Everything I'm touching today is breaking. It doesn't matter. Truck, phone, iPad. It makes no goddamn difference. I know that's right. That's some high school stuff. Oh no, you didn't, Brian. You didn't hear nothing, Shannon. You heard nothing. Nothing, woman. You heard nothing. Genuine questions. You stop eating that good out when you're on a diet. Do I what? I'm on the carnivore path. I eat meat only. Meat and meat only. I don't eat vegetables. I don't. The only thing that I splurge on is I occasionally drink a Dr. Pepper, and I will have a coffee. But food-wise, I eat meat only. I've had 3 portions of pork this week, 3 beef, sausage, that pork. So yeah, I've done really well this week. I've actually done really well this week. I don't have a scale, so I don't know what I weigh. I've been away from home, obviously, for a long time, and I've not been back to the terminal because I left our terminal last Sunday or Monday, and here it is. You know, I'm here now, and I'm still not back to the terminal, so I don't know what I weigh. I sense that I've dropped a few pounds only from the fact that I've had to bring my belt in one more notch, like one more hole. Optimistically cynical. This dude is gay. Got him. Woo, Jesus Christ, man. Get your insults together, son. You got to do better than that. You got to do better. Call your mom. Call your sister. Call whoever the fuck you got to call. But, man, you got to do better than that. OC, good morning. Canuckistan, ladies and gentlemen. OC, good to see you, man. Yeah, I am in Canuckistan right now. Canadistan. I'm in Sault Ste. Marie of Canadistan. OC, good to see you, brother. Was number 36 when I smashed that up. I must have achieved homemade carnivore ice cream from scratch, except for the sugar-free hot cocoa mix, and it's yummy. I'm not eating. See, I won't do that, Shannon. If I don't know if it's because I'm a snob or it's just because it's just ignorant, but I'm not eating. Sorry, hold on. I'm not eating ice cream. I'm not tempting myself that way. If I can't eat real Haagen-Dazs ice cream, I'm not eating anything. I just won't do it. I didn't witness anything about, see? There you go. Coffee is okay. I'm so proud of you right now. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'd call you because your beard is amazing. Oh, well, thanks, Dave. Tank Solo, hi. Hey, what's going on, Tank? The beard is actually being grown. It gets grown for one reason and two reasons. One is I got sensitive skin and I like to keep the dirt off it, and I do flatbedding in the winter. But every year, my channel does a charity drive, and we shave our beards for charity. This year, we raised $12,600 for the Forgotten Angels. And last year, we raised, I think, $6,800 for the St. Christopher Truck Drivers Relief Fund. So me and a bunch of the boys, we put our beards on the line and we grow them out over the span of a year, and then every year we shave them off. So hope it all works out for you, buddy. Thanks, Dodie. It is what it is. It's trucking, right? It is what it is. Badger mate, Mrs. You watch the reply, laugh her ass off. Okay. Dave Warren, that's amazing. Well done. Well, thanks, man. Thanks, man. And we do it once a year. We're actually looking at maybe doing, I've got a couple of other ideas. We're looking at maybe reaching out to Forgotten Angels and doing some more work for them, only because it's a charity that I believe so deeply in and that I am so deeply committed to that I would, guy's backing up with a fucking generator. It's like, doesn't he know how important we all are? Anyway, it's something that we believe in and that we're committed to, and that, like I said, the founders, Dave and Cindy, that if they were to phone tomorrow and said, "Hey, would you be willing to do?" Before he got the word "do" out of his mouth, the answer would be yes. We would do it. So that's just what we're looking at doing. All right. I think the iPad's cooled off enough. We can stick her back up here. Son of a bitch, eh? Badger mate, MU Mill. Okay, yeah. That's amazing. Woo! Go for a ride. That's amazing. Well done. Well, you know what? It's not just me. This year, I think there was, 9 guys? 8 or 9 guys that put their beards on the line. I think there was 8 for sure. There might have been 9. Buck Brown shaved his head. Humberto shaved his head and his beard. We had some pretty cool shit happen. We had some very dedicated people for the right amount of money, shaving their beards off. And it's something to be proud of, and we're doing it every year. So this year, we're in this year, but next year we're not 100%. What we do is we leave it up to you guys. I don't pick the charity. I give you guys a choice of 5 or 6 charities, and you guys pick the charity. I don't pick the charity. I have nothing to do with it. It's my channel, but it's you guys that pick the charity. And then we reach out to the charity and we work with the charity so that it's a hands-off system where no money comes to us or the channel. Like all the money that was raised came from you guys, directly to Forgotten Angels. It didn't pass into my hands and then I passed it on to there. It was all done through QR codes and it was all done online. And it's always better to do it that way, right? Clarity. Everything gets seen. Nothing gets hidden. Nobody just has to answer any difficult questions. So, and that's the way we like to do it. And it's the only way you can guarantee 100% that charity gets everything, and they did. So we're very happy with that. So, like I said, this year, probably end of April, beginning of May, we will put the list out of charities, give you the 5 or 6 this year, and you guys can start picking. And we'll give you a couple of weeks to put your choice in. We'll give you the choice, and there you go. How much longer till you hang up the keys to the truck? I tell you what, Donnie, you dangle the right job in front of me with enough zeros in front of it. I'll hang them up right now and walk home. How's that? How's that? You put enough zeros? You put a good enough salary on it? I'll hang it up right now. Here listening, but checking my pulled pork. Karen, it's a good thing that we all know who you are, because if that came out of just a random person, that would be funny as hell. Was a great time. Thank you for helping with me with my fight with insomnia. Who you talking? Oh, you must be talking to. Okay, you're talking to OC. Okay. Yeah, Donnie's laughing. Well, it's true, Donnie. I'd like to think that I've got 3 or 4 more years. If I do what I want to do, I'd say 4 years. One more brand new truck, 4 years, and then go. But if the right opportunity was to present itself right now, right? If it was right now to present itself right now, I'd be tough for me to say no. It would. I think same with Robert. That's me. I'd hang up my driving keys if I could afford to. You know what? It's not a matter of if I could afford to. I just want to make sure that my wife and my home and myself, that when I do finally decide to walk away, it's with no regrets. I've left nothing on the table. I walk away on my terms, and I've done everything I want to do, and that financially I don't have to sit there, when if I get into my 60s and 70s, if I'm sitting there going, oh, I don't know, I don't know if I can afford that. I can pay my this, or I have to pay my that, but I can't pay that won't, if I am in that position, then I'm not ready yet. And right now, with the way the world is and the economy is, I'm not ready yet. I could retire now if I knew I was going to die at 70, but I'm expecting to get, and that's exactly what I just explained, Robert, right? Right? That's exactly what I just explained. If I know that I can go and I'm secure, and then, like I said, some of it does have to do with I'm not leaving nothing on the table. I've done everything in my trucking career. There's not a whole lot that I can say that I want to do. I think the last big one for me was to go up onto the ice roads and go ice road trucking. And okay, so now we've done that. And I might actually be doing that again. I'm not telling when, but I might actually be doing it again. So it's one of those things. Once you've done it, yeah, it's fun. You want to do it again. Trust me, you want to do it again. I couldn't shut the bar without absolute security. Tyke, shit is really sketchy outside employment. Dude, OC. It's one of those things, like you need to be able to put your head on your pillow at the end of the night and not have to worry about that to wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, or before you wake up in the morning, right? I've been there. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been like that close to being bankrupt and broke and losing everything multiple times in this business. I mean, I've been to the point where one more thing goes wrong, I'm done. But on the other hand, you know, I've made millions. So it's back and forth. And you don't have a crystal ball. You don't have a globe. You don't have anything to tell you what the future's. It's got to be here, and a little bit of luck. You hear anybody in this business that says, I've been trucking for 30 years and I'm out here because I know what I'm doing and I'm the smartest fucking guy. Bullshit. There's some luck. Yes, you can be smart. Yes, you can be open-minded. Yes, you can take advice, but every once in a while, you're going to catch a break. You're going to get lucky. Nobody is good all the time. Every once in a while, you're going to get lucky. Myself included. Tyke included. Shannon Thomas included. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't know it all. You just don't. And once in a while, you're going to get lucky. And that's what it's going to take for you to do your business and to do your job. I'm going to finish working as well as soon. I have to find new businesses instead of the business. That's a good point, right? If I was to hang up trucking right now, what would I do? Right? Like, what would I do? I'll be 55 in 2 weeks. In 3 weeks. Well, whatever. 2 weeks. I'll be 55. What am I going to do for the rest of my life? I can only play so much golf. I can take my wife on vacation. Yeah, we can go see the world. Yeah. But after all of that is done, what am I going to do? I'm going to need something else to do. Can I go back to trucking? Probably. I can always make a living at trucking, whether I own the truck or own the business or I'm a company driver. That's not a problem. Right? What am I going to do? Would I be a good motivational speaker? Yeah, probably. Possibly. It's something that we've looked into. There is a whole list of other stuff that I could probably do to earn nickels and dimes that once I'm stopped trucking. But I don't know. I've been doing this so long, like really, I don't know. Like if you look at somebody like mine or Robert or whatever, you look at our resume, like what else are you qualified to do? I drive a truck, I run a business, I do strategic planning, I do financial planning, I do all of the things that it takes to run a business like this. You can do, but how do you take some of that and bleed it over and apply it to a different type of business that has nothing to do with trucking? It's difficult. I want to buy one truck before I get out of business, before I get out of trucking. Flatbed, not a bad idea. Make sure your timing is right. And don't do it just for the sake of wanting to do it. That's a mistake. Make sure that your timing is right and you're financially in a position to do it, and take the hits if you have to take the hits when you get started. It's the first fucking year. It's the first year that's the hardest. I never know it all. That is why I love this craziness. Well, exactly. I will be 53 on the 21st. I'll be 55 on the 17th. God, you're so young. You're only 2 years younger than me, but you look like you're like 15 years younger than me. That's disgraceful. I am the first to admit I know sweet F all. Much smarter and younger fellas out there. Oh, see, I'm finding that, not that I'm finding that I know sweet fuck all. I've been humbled many times in this business about how little I truly know, or how much not so much of how little I know, but how about you turn that around as to how much more I have to learn. Okay. I've been humbled many a time about how much more there is in this business that I need to learn. But at least I have an open mind to the fact that, and a willingness to learn it. And I'm learning, like you just said, more and more. The generation, there are younger guys with way less terms of trucking or being in business than me. And they're out there and they're fucking killing it. They're killing it. And you know what? When they talk or when they say something, I will listen. I will never sit there and say, I've been trucking for 35 years. I've been an owner operator for 24 out of those 35 years. And you know what? I'm not listening to some guy that's only been an owner operator for 3 years and did it. Never. I've done that and been wrong and had to come back and bite me right in the ass. Bite me right in the ass. So you know what? No, I will listen to anybody. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to take your advice, but I will listen to it. Shannon, that's a bummer. A birthday near Christmas. Oh, Tyke, it sucks. As a kid, it sucked having a birthday. My birthday is exactly 1 week before Christmas. So as a kid, I either got a really good birthday and a shitty Christmas, or I got a shitty birthday and a really good Christmas. You never got good both. You got one or the other. It sucks having a birthday right before Christmas. Trucking will always be there. But the last truck drove a truck 3 months ago and largely don't miss it, but you can make good money in it. LTL is still hiring at $35 an hour near here. I don't know what it's hiring for around here. I don't know what company rides pay around here. I don't know. You could dispatch for a brokerage. I have dispatched before. It's not something that I necessarily want to go into. Just personality wise, I don't know if I would want to, but I could. I'm qualified to be a transport manager, but I don't like dealing with truck drivers like me. Gotcha. Yo, Millie is killing it. Better sell that semi, boy. I don't know, witch doctor. 24, this is my 25th year as an owner operator. Not selling it yet. There's, with the exception, I think, of Jeff Like and maybe a couple of others, there's not a lot of guys that have been running a solo or an almost solo, because at one point we had multiple trucks and everything like that. But there's not many around that have been doing it for 24 years as owner operators. Everybody that when I was in the beginning, when I started and became an owner operator, all the guys that about that time that were doing it with me, none of them are still. They've either walked away, gave it up, retired, quit. They're broke, lost their house, their wife, their dog, blah, blah, blah. You know, so I'm fortunate. I've had some good luck. I've had some really good mentors. Shannon again, Thomas talks about mentors. She's got some really good mentors, but I also have had some very good mentors. And at times, not every time, but at times I've known when to shut my fucking mouth. When it's time to shut up and listen to somebody else. You know? Show your truck. XYZ, show your truck. It's nothing spectacular, man. Bed. There you go. Shower bag, which I haven't unpacked yet. Bed, which is it's semi-made. I didn't jump out of bed because I lay on top of the bed and watch movies, so it just gets messed up anyway. So I think I should start truck driving as well for fun, just for fun internationally. Free trips around Europe, free meals, free hotels, and then they will pay me to do these. Yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you. My father-in-law once told me the secret to a great marriage. On your 5th wedding anniversary, take your wife to the old country. On your 40th anniversary, go back and get her. I'm in my I'm in my old country. Uh, you ever worked for Sex Toys R Us Transport Co? No, John Paul. Why? You the president? You need a driver? Dude, I don't care what's in the trailer or on the trailer. I don't give a fuck what it is. Pay me. Pay me. I will transport anything. Bio, dangerous, hazard, explosive, you name it. I've probably hauled it. You want to load up a fucking 53-foot trailer full of sex toys? Load them up. I'll take them wherever you want. Just pay me. My boss asked for helpful safety advice in a meeting today. Apparently, don't stick your hand where you wouldn't stick your dick isn't a good good workplace safety. Well, it is actually. It's damn good advice. Your microwave more fancier than mine. What, my microwave? Really? It's my microwave's just a little one. Right? Right up there. Right up there. Right up there. There it is. It's just a little one. I don't know what the size is, but it's. Does your truck have a wood stove? No. No. Does yours? You ever deliver for Drainall in Napanee? No. Never even been to Drainall in Napanee. No. Oh well. I think I'm gonna get out of the truck, go take a walk around, make sure that I don't have a couple of gallons of coolant or fluid or anything underneath the truck, and then I'm gonna call this a day. It's what time we got here? It's 20 after 2 my time. So yeah, let's call this a day. It's been an all right live. Sorry that I haven't been more entertaining. I've got a whole bunch of shit going on. I don't know what else. Drainall just sold to GLF Environmental. I'm not surprised. GLF is buying up everything. You watch that lime green color of whatever that is, that GFL. I don't know what color that is, but it's baby poo green. Whatever. It's going to be everywhere. It is everywhere, actually, but it's going to be even more. Sault Ste. Marie, John Paul. Up in Sault Ste. Marie. Anyway, with that, like I said, I'm gonna go get another coffee, and I'm gonna go watch season 2 of Navy SEALs. Show outside. What, are you that bored? Are you really that bored? Here, you want to look outside? Here, I'll show you outside. There you go. You want to see these guys? So it's about that time, right? So, well, not really. It's only 20 after 2. This guy here, I guarantee you, this guy here is going to try to be backing in beside us. Like, if you really need to nose yourself all the way into that parking spot, he's nosed right into the snowbank there. And now he's going to back up and try to back in beside us. Nah, puke green. Yeah, you got it. Talk to you later, Dufour. Thanks, man. Good seeing you, burner wheels, and have a good day. Happy, yeah. On the way home, stop in Sudbury and get some hot beaver burgers. The only reason I stop for any reason in Sudbury is to piss. I have no reason to be in Sudbury. Don't like it. OC, good to see you. Thanks, man. Thanks for hosting. Be safe. Good night. Yeah, you guys take it easy. I'm out of here. This guy obviously does not know how to back up because he's nowhere near backing into this lane here. Look at this. Okay, so here he is. He's going to back into here. He's got a trailer there. He's trying to get here. This will be entertaining. Although we're not going to sit and watch it. North Bay has cheap hookers. That's nice. Why would anybody pick up a fucking hooker? John Paul, nobody picks up hookers. Nobody does lot lizards. Like, you can pick up your phone, and in under 30 minutes, you can have a girl ordered and delivered to your phone through the internet, to your truck through the internet. It's like pizza, man. It's 30 minutes or it's free. Looks like Highway King Transport is going to pull this one off. We have the technology. We have the ability, kind of. Yeah, he's good. She washed my truck for $45. that's a good deal if you get anybody to wash your truck for $45. That's pretty good. All right, fuckers. We don't need to watch this guy struggle watching doing this, so I'm out of here. There's the rest of it. I'll give you guys an update tomorrow on what's going on with the truck. With that, man, I'm out of here. Talk to you later.